Anytime.
So everyone's familiar with Best Buy, right? Great store. I love to go there. You know, you can visualize the TVs, love to browse the aisles, play with the video games. So maybe you've noticed this before, but when you go into Best Buy, and the next time you go in, take a look, and you'll see that not all the products are the same. Not all of their stores are created equal. And so, you know, this is not due to the store manager who didn't order the 50-inch plasma screens that day, or because another store manager just happens to have, you know, 40 different colored refrigerators in stock, and they put them on the floor. This is done for a specific purpose. And that purpose is to meet the needs of those customers. And this is the basic principle of market segmentation. So you're asking me, what is market segmentation? How do you define that? So market segmentation is the process of defining and subdividing a large uniform market into clearly identifiable segments having similar needs, wants, or demands. So for example, say you had a population of a certain amount of people, and you divided it into male and female. Two identifiable groups, segmented separately. So for Best Buy, this idea started in 2003. In 2003, there was a store manager at their store in Mooresville, North Carolina. So a town about 2 hours north of Charlotte. At this Best Buy, sales started to decline, and the store manager wanted to do something about it. So he, followed the company guidelines. He looked at his sales staff. Nothing was wrong with the sales staff. He looked at the store was clean and tidy. It was brand new, and the shelves were stocked with completely all the electronics that Best Buy had to offer. So there was nothing wrong with the store. What was going wrong? It wasn't the economic downturn of 2008, because this was 5 years before, in 2003. So he began to look outside of the store, outside of the four walls, and he noticed that the demographic of the town of Mooresville was increasingly getting older. There was increasingly more retirees in this town. So he quickly realized there was a gap in knowledge, and he looked to fill this by changing his marketing tactics. And one day, he decided to open the store a little bit earlier, and he offered an informational session on how to for the digital age, teaching them about the new electronics that were available. That day, he had 85 attendees come to his store, and he sold over $350,000 worth of equipment of electronics that day. So now today, because of that information, the company has changed their go-to-market strategy, and they focus on catering to the customer's needs through this market segmentation. So now you might be asking me, what are the different segments and how do you define them? So typically large companies will use expensive market research to figure this out. But the truth is segments can be targeted using a variety of factors. So and the basis for segments, for segmenting customer markets, I'd like to share with you at this point. There are 4 of them. The first one is demographic basis. This is age, sex, anything of this nature, and an example would be targeting a product focused on men versus women. Second, you have the geographic base. This could be state, region, looking at different countries. For example, say you have a beverage business and you want to target hot beverages during the wintertime. In the South states, that might not be good because it's still warm there. They might still want cold beverages. So a way to focus on that. Third are the behavioral bases. This is that product knowledge, and a great example that I gave before about Best Buy, how they were able to fill that gap because the older demographic didn't have that product knowledge. And fourth is the psychographic basis, and this is the lifestyles, values, and personality. So looking at ways people live their lives, whether they exercise more than other people, you can put that into specific categories. So a key factor to success in today's marketplace is finding the subtle differences that give the business. So the key factor to success in today's marketplace is finding the subtle key differences to give you that marketing edge. So businesses that target specialty markets promote their products and services more effectively than a business aiming at the average customer. And there are additional benefits to market segmentation, such as cost savings and the like. So the next time you do go to Best Buy, take a look around, look at the products, and you never know, that Best Buy could have been developed with you in mind.